In today's battle space, threats lurk unnoticed. HawkEye 360 turns radio frequency signals into mission-ready answers. Through the first signals intelligence constellation, revealing patterns of hidden movements worldwide, we provide America and her allies with the data, analytics, and domain awareness to act with greater speed and confidence. This is signals intelligence for the modern fight. This is HawkEye 360.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
Stage 1 propulsion nominal.
And the Hawk is out of here for Electron's 67th launch. What a spectacular liftoff for Electron. And that fiery plume lets us know that we are climbing fast and soon we'll be reaching maximum aerodynamic pressure, also known as max Q, as Electron punches through the atmosphere. Our launch ops team and mission control will be calling out that critical moment shortly, so let's listen in.
Electron is supersonic, approaching max Q. Cleared max Q.
There we go. Confirmation from Mission Control that we have cleared max Q. Right now, Electron is moving at over 2,000 kilometers an hour and past an altitude of 20 kilometers. And our next launch milestone will be MECO, or main engine cutoff, in just under a minute and a half. What that involves is 3 critical actions across Electron's first and second stage. First, the 9 Rutherford engines on the first stage will shut down as scheduled. Next, the first stage will disengage and separate from the second stage. And then thirdly, the single Rutherford engine on the second stage will ignite to propel the mission on its way to orbit. So let's listen back into Mission Control to hear those 3 crucial calls.
Go in roughly 30 seconds.
"15 seconds to staging.
Enter burnout attack mode.
MECO confirmed.
Stage separation confirmed.
Stage 2 ignition confirmed.
And there you have it from Mission Control. We've confirmed a successful main engine cutoff. We love to hear that. Now, next up, we'll be seeing the fairing jettison, where Electron's fairing halves actually split apart and fall away. So keep your eyes peeled on your screen for that one coming up soon.
Confirmed.
And you just heard it there from Mission Control, a lovely fairing jettison. You can see HawkEye 360 is well and truly on its way to orbit, now travelling at 8,500 kilometres an hour, just passing 125 kilometres in altitude. What a ride for these 4 satellites.
HVB discharge holding nominal.
Guidance is looking nominal so far into the mission, which you can track in real time with the trajectory plot that will show up on the right-hand side of your screen soon. Otherwise, the total burn time for this second stage engine is around 6.5 minutes to take us all the way to a nominal transfer orbit. Now, the Stage 2 Rutherford engine is practically identical to the Stage 1 engines on the booster, apart from an expanded nozzle that helps to maximise the thrust from Rutherford and improve its overall performance. And we are now at T plus 4 minutes 32 seconds into the mission, with expected engine cutoff at around T plus 9 minutes.
Alrighty, next up in Electron's series of manoeuvres is the battery hot swap, a move that's unique to Electron, given that its second stage Rutherford engine is actually powered by batteries. Now, since the engine burn lasts longer than a single battery pack can drive the pumps, the propulsion system will switch over to a fresh battery pack in order to keep the engines running smoothly. This happens super fast and can be pretty easy to miss, so keep your eyes peeled for the silver object on the right-hand side of your screen being ejected from Electron shortly.
Guidance is nominal, 200 seconds remaining.
HVB discharge holding nominal, approaching hot swap in roughly 30 seconds.
Throttling down.
Battery jettison confirmed.
An excellent battery hot swap that we saw there, and we heard from Mission Control as well. So we are now at T plus 6 minutes 40 seconds into the mission, with Electron boosting along at more than 15,000 kilometers an hour.
T plus 7 minutes into this mission, you can have a look on the right-hand side of your screen. Our propellant levels are consistent at 29% remaining for kerosene and liquid oxygen. Our kerosene temperature sitting at a balmy 12 degrees compared to our liquid oxygen temperature of negative 177 degrees Celsius. And it's that cold temperature that causes the ice on the outside of Electron when it's on the pad and gives it its distinct black and white stripes. Welcome back to Get the Hawk Outta Here. Today's mission for HawkEye 360 and Electron's 67th launch and latest mission from Launch Complex 1. Today's launch lifted off at 5:28 a.m. local time from Pad A just 51 minutes ago, providing some bright lights in action on an early morning here in New Zealand.
And Electron cleared through every launch milestone, including max Q, MECO and stage separation, battery hot swap, SECO, and separation from the second stage to place the kick stage and its payload into an elliptical transfer orbit of Earth. Now, just a few moments ago, the Curie propulsion system on the kick stage ignited to course correct from an elliptical orbit to a circular one in preparation to deploy HawkEye's Cluster 12 and Kestrel 0A satellites to their new home in space. That burn is now complete, and we are just moments away from payload deployment. So let's tune in to Mission Control and listen into those final few moments of Get the Hawk Outta Here. And that is deployment of the 3 Hawk 12 satellites joining HawkEye's 360's constellation. Now, the kick stage will use its cold gas reaction control system to do a cool little maneuver of flipping itself backwards in preparation of deployment for Kestrel 0A. So let's stand by for that now.
Kestrel 0A separation confirmed.
Here we go, payload deployment confirmed. The Kestrel has flown the nest. A big welcome back to space for HawkEye 360 and all the best for commissioning these new satellites over the days to come. And of course, congratulations to everybody on the Rocket Lab team that made this mission possible.
Of course, it will not be long until we are back with our next Electron launch, a mission called Symphony in the Stars. And that one is set to launch from the next pad over from today's launch, Pad B, at Launch Complex 1 again. And we'll share the launch date and launch window for that mission very soon. So keep an eye out on our social media channels and website for all of the details.